Hi, I'm Suzanne Castle, and this is the Thought Leader Thursday. I'm here today introducing you to another incredible leader, thinker, doer, and all-around amazing human who's going to help each of us think about our world a little bit differently than anyone else. From artists to teachers, from actors to moms, from the big names to the you didn't know about them till now names, my hope is that you will connect with a leader who helps you light up in your corner of this galaxy. This is the Thought Leader Thursday show. Hi, welcome back to the Thought Leader Thursday, where each and every episode I do my best, my level-headed best, to introduce you to someone who's thinking about their world just a little bit differently than anyone else. And I cannot wait for you to meet the glorious, the glamorous JULIE Udell, all the way from the Pacific Northwest. Let me give you a few tidbits about this amazing stylist. What if you had all of the ingredients to make a cake, but you didn't have the recipe? Well, style is kind of like that, if you ask Julie. Wouldn't you love to, quickly throw an outfit together and know that that is exactly what you were aiming for because you look and you feel amazingly fabulous? That is also Julie. You see, she is a wardrobe style strategist that can help you change your life by transforming your look. And I know this deeply and truly because that is her specialty, which is helping women in transition really claim who they are and transform everything, not only what they look like on the outside, but the inside. She helps women feel comfortable in their own skin by helping them understand how to show and build a wardrobe that lets them light up from the inside out. And she's been in the fashion industry for over 25 years. She's been a retail executive in the field of leading hundreds of stores and thousands of people to unlock a style that is uniquely their own. She has extensive work with designer-led businesses, and she has an edge to her. She understands glamour and design and simplicity and just helping you feel like you. She's thrilled, absolutely thrilled when she helps boost women's confidence. You see, style is a lot about confidence, and that is Julie's specialty because her goal is to get you to shine in the clothes that you love. So, her specialty. So, are you a woman in transition, meaning you've got a career change? Maybe you're coming off a nasty divorce. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to get back into the workplace and out of your sweatpants all of the time. Maybe you're looking at the next phase of your life. You're becoming an empty nester, looking towards retirement. Maybe you're heading back into the workforce in some way. That is what she does. She helps you pick a look that is uniquely you to understand how you can generate more power with that look, more confidence, more comfort, more ease, and enjoyment with your wardrobe. So, this is Julie, and she is my guest today. Welcome, Julie. I am glad to host you on the Thought Leader Thursday.
Thank you, Suzanne. I'm excited to be here today. Thank you for that great introduction.
So here's the thing. I met you at an event, did not know who you were. You walk into the room like a old Hollywood glamour goddess, and every eye in that room turned to you because you show up with such ease and glamour and style. And I knew in that moment, you either had to be a famous actress that I didn't yet know, or that you were working in some high profile industry. And because you moved with such confidence and grace, you invited others into that same kind of space. And it's what attracted me to you in the beginning. I know it's been a big part of our friendship and the way that we work together with businesses and clients. And so one of the questions that I know that you like to answer for people is helping them discover their style. So what do you think is that most important factor when you're helping someone discover that about themselves?
Your style personality. So, you can go online and learn about your body type. We can learn about the colors that work best for us and learn all these formulas that are out there. But what I like to do is dig down into who are you and what do you want people to see and think and know about you when they first look at you. It's, in retail, you have 4 seconds to capture someone's attention when they walk by the windows. And it's the same thing when you walk into a room or you're meeting someone for the first time. It's a split decision they make. And how do you want to communicate that inside, how you are and who you believe you are on the outside? So I always start with 3 words that describe you and your personality. And then how does that come out in your style? So I always have someone, and it's an exercise I do with all my clients. And we go through it and we talk about it. Sometimes I pull out the thesaurus and choose 3 words that describe you. And then that becomes your style personality guide. So when you're shopping, so for me, my 3 words are natural, edgy, and sophisticated. I don't like to look like I spend a lot of time, putting on my makeup and doing my hair. I like a natural look. I like a little edge. Usually it's in my accessories, my jewelry, but sometimes it's in the bias cut or something different. And I like to look put together. And I believe you can look put together in a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. That can be a sophisticated look as long as it's you. So I won't buy anything that's outside of that parameter. And if it doesn't have a little edge, if it doesn't have a natural look, or if it's not a little bit sophisticated, it doesn't fit for me. So that's my guide, and that's what I use. Some people, it's
Idea
Bonnie.
of those kind of 3 words, because I think just everybody that's listening in or watching this, you can probably come up with at least one that you would use to describe your style. Obviously mine is sparkle, because if you're following me, you know that that's my thing. Is my whole company's the sparkle factor. But I think that at least we come up with one, and I think having 3 that you land on and thinking about how your style, from your haircut to what you're wearing, embodies that personality about you is a really unique way of looking at style. And I know that you are incredibly excellent about that. But while I have you captured, because I feel like this is just an incredible moment for me, is I have this thing for vintage clothes. I know you've heard me talk about that. When I'm on the stage, I like to wear vintage prom dresses and my bejeweled rhinestone combat boots. And for me, that's what works for me. And so I have this thing with my vintage clothes that I don't like to let them go. I mean, they have a personality. I love them deeply, probably more than I should, because it's just a piece of clothing. And I know that when you're helping people unlock their closets and their styles, that you see some roadblocks too that prevent us from getting rid of things that we don't wear or that don't suit us anymore. So what are some of those roadblocks that you encounter?
Absolutely. And I love Marie Kondo. A few years ago, a friend of mine gave me the book and said, this is so up your alley. And it really is. And if it's not serving you any longer, it has to go. But the 3 biggest roadblocks I hear are when I lose weight, when I get in shape, when I do this, then I'm going to hire you. Then I'm going to clean out my closet. Then I'm going to edit it out. And I push back because I believe in embracing who you are today and loving yourself where you are right now. And that's not serving you. And keeping things in your closet that no longer fit, are no longer comfortable, and aren't serving you doesn't help. You're not embracing and living who you are today. So I say, instead of when I get rid of that stuff, so you feel good in the clothes you're wearing today. So you have more time to get ready in the morning. So you have more time for your family and your friends and different things, instead of waiting for one day when I. The other one is sentimental value. Oh, my mom gave that to me, or that was, I had a client, I wore that on my first date with my husband. And I'm like, but it doesn't belong in your closet anymore because you're not wearing it today. And so sentimental value, I say, take it out of the closet, repurpose it. My cousin had a mink coat that was given to her, sentimental value. She made it into a throw for her sofa and made the arms into roll pillows. So repurpose it, move it to a different location, under the bed, somewhere else, but it doesn't belong in your closet. And then I spent a lot of money on it, or I got it on sale. I hear
Well, I
that
can't get
all
rid of
the
a
time.
deal.
I can't remember. But you know what? You're not getting your ROI.
Right.
And it's a zero sum. You spent money on it. You didn't save money on it because you're not wearing it. And if you spend a lot of money on it and you're not wearing it, you're not getting your value. So consign it or give it to somebody you know is going to love it.
Right.
No longer serving you. And so that money mindset that we have around that stuff, we have to let that go and
Yep.
really see.
It's
It's not
hard
pretty.
though. I think, I know for me, the closet is an emotional space. I mean, many of you know I used to be a professional ballerina. I've had huge eating disorder. I have massive anxiety. And so I love the fact that if it's not making you feel good, you probably need to get rid of it. Cause I sometimes feel like I walk in my closet and I see the thing that doesn't fit right now. Right. And I'm like, I feel like it talks to me like, oh, you shouldn't have had that chocolate chip cookie. Well, I didn't have chocolate chip cookies for like 20 years. So now I'm eating a chocolate chip cookie, but it's that battle that goes on. And I love your phrase of so that you can. You do this so that you can embrace who you are today, now, and shine like you want to. So along those same lines, so I'm 50, and I grew up in a day where, you didn't wear white after Labor Day. I do have on white pants today. That, you put your makeup on to go to the grocery store because you never know who you're going to see. And this kind of old narratives that keep us trapped, that keep us stuck in really a story that isn't serving us anymore. But we also have those same stories about what we wear. So what do you say to women who say, oh, I'm too old, I can't wear that? What do you say?
I say, no, you're not. And, that's society and ageism and all that other stuff that doesn't belong in your head. Now, there's certain things I wore when I was 20 that I don't wear today. And that's a personal choice because I want to feel comfortable in the clothes I'm wearing. So it doesn't mean my style has really changed. It just maybe my length has changed, maybe something like that. But I don't believe that we're too old to wear anything. I think there comes a time where we might transition to something different and just by choice. But I don't let anyone dictate to me what I can and cannot wear. Those fashion magazine articles about what you can wear at 30, 40, 50, 60, throw it away. Because if it makes you feel good and you feel confident and comfortable in it, you're going to look fabulous.
I think that's so well said, because I just feel like so much of style and what you do is not necessarily about the clothes that you're wearing. I mean, that's the vehicle, but what you're doing is really resetting our mindset into claiming who we are instead of being what someone else told us we should be.
Yes, absolutely. And you and I speak a lot to the same things in language. You're talking a lot about self-care, and that comes down to the same thing I do with people. When you really take time for your style and take time for yourself to make yourself look the best you feel. Sometimes it's that fake it till you make it. You put the makeup on, you get dressed, you make yourself feel good so that you feel good on the inside sometimes too. But it's part of self-care, and expressing yourself that way.
It really is. So many of the talks and things that I'm doing now, I'm sure you two are all virtual. And so, there's all these jokes about, the camera goes by and somebody's got on like their gym shorts with a suit top or whatever. That might work for you, but I get dressed up. Like I still have my heels on, even if you don't see me, because I feel like I show up differently when I feel differently in my clothes. And I know that that's what you're working on with people.
I absolutely believe that you show up differently when you're true to your unique style and showing up as your best self that
Yep.
you can.
And I love that. And you embrace my weirdness. So that to me is amazing sauce right there. So before we get to like the last question that I ask every guest, I do want to let everybody that's watching, Julie's actually coming to me. So she's going to be in Fort Worth, Texas on October the 1st, because she is the spotlight speaker for the 3rd annual Verve event. So I want to take just a minute to remind you about Verve and who it's for. It is that one-day reset that any lady boss needs to really uncover, recapture, rekindle that fire that really got damped down during COVID, because you're managing all the things. And I know you're like hot shit doing the hustle, right? But sometimes you got to stop the hustle to really recapture your dream and to make an action plan. And that's what Verve is. It's not fluffy. We're not just going to sit and talk to you. You're not going to leave and go, I just wasted a day. You're going to get a big, thick workbook with actual activities that you can do right then to reclaim the life that you want. And part of that is the work that Julie does. And so she's going to be in the room with us, helping you discover what it means to recapture your style so that you can go to the next level. And so please check out, and if you're watching this on the website, you can see it at the top. If you Google Verve 2021. You're going to see all the details, and I want you there. And if you comment below this video, I'll even send you a discount code for your ticket, because there's only 40 seats and more than half of them are gone already. Haven't really done any advertising. So if you're watching this, jump on. Anything you want to say about Verve, Julie, and what you're bringing in the room?
I can't wait to come. I can't wait to talk about your brand style review and how to discover your style and have a wardrobe that you love and that you wear every day so that you feel comfortable, confident, and styled. So I'm very excited.
It is going to be amazing. And I know you want to come to Fort Worth because, you know, that's fair time here in Texas. And so the great state of Texas has their fair, and it will be a fun weekend adventure if you come to Fort Worth. Okay. Julie, the last question I always ask every single person that comes on this show is, I'd love to know what it means for you. What would your definition be of what it means to sparkle?
I love that question. And I did some thinking about it, because to me, I think sparkling, it's that inside. When you're comfortable in your own skin, then you are confident. And I think confidence wears better than any outfit ever could. It's those quotes you hear when when the woman walks into the room, do you see the dress on the woman or the woman in the dress? That's confidence. You see the woman in the dress because she's confident and she's wearing it. So for me, it's knowing who I am, loving myself for who I am, knowing I'm worthy, and feeling that confidence and being comfortable in my own skin. To me, that's the definition of sparkle.
Yeah, love that. Julie, I want to say thank you for jumping in all the way. I know it's probably a lot cooler there than it is in Fort Worth today, but thank you so much for giving us time and staying indoors with us. I am Suzanne Castle. This is the Thought Leader Thursday, and I will see you on our very next episode featuring a dynamite leader that you don't want to miss out on. Have a great day.